CEO of a billion-dollar business is in damage control after his affair with a colleague was exposed.
But the bigger thing people aren't talking about is how a CEO of a company should never be dating the head of HR.
Chief People Officer Kristen Cabot, C-A-B-O-T. The problem here is that Andy Byron is married to someone other than Kristen Cabot.
I would pay to be a fly on the wall in the office.
This is pretty viral stuff. Or do we have to get HR involved? I know that HR was involved.
Who handles it when HR is part of the problem?
Come on, use your brain. How are you a CEO and not using your brain?
The way that this man embarrassed his wife so publicly, he should be ashamed and put in jail, and put this other one in jail too.
A CEO has been sacrificed, which officially marks the beginning of summer.
And right down here is the Chief People Officer.
Who, again, the irony of her being head of HR, and he has 2 children.
I think cheating is an abomination, okay? And this man has a wife, he has children, these kids are gonna have to watch and see this. They don't look, I would be devastated if I was his wife.
But there is a thing, society loves to be mad at cheaters. Like, remember Scandival, the Vanderpump Rules saga? It was like the biggest story of 2023. The president of the United States at the time weighed in on it because people love to be mad when people are caught cheating. We just relate to it. It's just something that like brings society together. And finally, I do think that it involves a CEO and HR professional. Like, the definition of her job is to be like, by the way, don't do workplace romance. Like, that's one of her top things she's charged with. And he should be the main person knowing best.
Don't cheat on your wife. That makes you a scumbag. Let's just start there. Full stop.
You're gonna blame Chris Martin for what you did? You're gonna place blame on Coldplay for your infidelity and transgressions with a higher up at your company, of which you are the CEO? Child, please.
There's also been this whole debate online about whether it was right for these individuals to be, exposed and to have, their names released and all of that. And it's like, what did you think was gonna happen? Like, you went in public. It's not like you were inside your home having this affair and somebody was like outside from social media being like, what are they doing in here? Like, you were in publicly like kissing and hugging. You were at a public place where maybe you were going to be on camera. Like, that is just a risk. You might think that it's private because it's a dark concert, but often there are these cameras, there is social media everywhere. If you are somebody that is on X, on TikTok specifically, you should know, like, whether it's a good thing or not, everybody's filming all the time.
The wife has now deactivated her account. The wife later dropped her married name on her Facebook account.
Sleep your way to the top with your boss to get all your friends promoted and get you a nice fancy job title, then do not go to a Coldplay concert with him. Actually, you gotta be okay with going to an Applebee's. You gotta be okay with all your dates being at the Waffle House. So why are you at a high-profile concert with the man that you're having an affair with, who's the CEO of your company?
Your side lovers only at Coldplay.
She cheated with one CEO with another CEO. Now, I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke.
This is more than just an affair. This is something that has been building for years. You have to think about it. The corruption of this, the head of a billion-dollar company, has the HR department in his back pocket.
In all seriousness, who handles the HR violation when your CEO cheats with the head of HR and the other person at the Coldplay concert with them is also HR and already knew about the affair and apparently, according to the internet, just got promoted? Did she get promoted because she knew about the affair and kept it quiet? Who can say? But either way, there's so many HR violations in that Coldplay video. And I desperately want to know how this is going to be handled from an internal basis, given that HR were involved in the scandal. Like, HR are usually the people to sort out the scandal and protect the company. And yet they are part of why there is a huge liability for the company right now, because this is so public. We'd never heard of Astronomer as a company. And now we're crazily familiar, and I can't even imagine the board meetings that they're having right now in trying to figure it out, because the level of crisis of this, the fact that there's like tens of millions of views on that one video alone, and that's not even including the way that it spread like wildfire across the entire internet.
52-year-old was seen for the first time since the scandal. The Daily Mail exclusive with the photo of her, wedding ring off, watering plants outside her $2.2 million New Hampshire home.
But apparently, this couple will not be fans of Coldplay for long.
They're both married, not for long.
So Coldplay hasn't made a single in years, and now they just made 2 last night.
play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
What's going on with Kristen? What's going on with Kristen? Well, we finally do have an update.
The moment we have all been waiting for.
Oh, honey, grab your popcorn because a 15-second clip just nuked 2 careers, crushed a marriage, and flipped a billion-dollar company like a pancake. But that Coldplay kiss cam video, yeah, the one that's all over the internet, it didn't show you everything. There was someone else in that frame, just off to the left, laughing, grinning, watching it unfold like it was finale night of a drama she personally wrote. Her name? Reported as Alyssa, but let's be real, that name's fake news. So let's just call her what she really was, Kristen Cabot's bestie. And Bestie? Oh, Bestie just pulled off the most ice-cold savage corporate takedown of the decade.
Byron's affair wasn't an accident. It was revenge. The girl's expression gave it all away. The key person in all of this was the girl next to them, smiling happily.
She was right next to Kristen Cabot wearing that knowing smirk. What most people don't realize is this whole public cheating reveal was a revenge plan staged by her and Andy Byron's wife.
Now rewind 5 years. Bestie was invisible. Junior HR assistant. No title worth bragging about. No special parking spot. Just a sad little cubicle. While Kristen Cabot, oh, she was out there strutting through Astronomer HQ like she owned it, clipboard and all. Total Regina George vibes. While Bestie was stuck updating wellness Slack threads and onboarding spreadsheets, Kristen was getting promoted left and right. Oh, and getting herself upgraded to executive perks. And Andy Byron? Don't even get us started. The CEO with a god complex, acting like the face of ethical tech while allegedly using company money to book romantic hotel stays with Kristen under team bonding events? Please. But Bestie? She didn't scream, she didn't storm out, she didn't cry. She documented, quietly, carefully, obsessively, because she wasn't just pissed, she was building a case.
So I'm in HR and I'll tell you exactly what's happened with the CEO of Astronomer and the head of people, that they're having an affair and it's been found out. First off, she's already been scrubbed off the company website. But this is part of probably a very big investigation that is happening.
Kristen's rise through the ranks looked more like a glitch in the Matrix than a career move. From coordinator to director in, like, minutes. No real qualifications, no crisis training, but she did have, let's say, lots of FaceTime with the CEO. And no, we're not talking about Zoom meetings. Word inside is the affair kicked off after a company retreat, sunsets, cocktails, and late-night strategy walks. And the next thing you know, Kristen was in every big meeting, booking business trips like they were spa weekends. No questions asked.
They have a PR crisis team just figuring out, all right, what do we say? What do we do? And, obviously, there's going to be heads that are probably going to roll right now. They're going to find out who knew, what was said. Were they doing this during company time?
Meanwhile, Bestie, just watching her own career sink into quicksand. But did she flip the table? Nope. She went full forensic mode. Flight overlaps? Check. Hotel upgrades? Logged. Reimbursements tagged as training that looked more like candlelit dinners? Screenshot, screenshot, screenshot. Fast forward to Gillette Stadium. Coldplay concert, 65,000 fans. Section 142. And there they were. Kristen and Andy looking real cozy, bachelor style. But just a few seats away, someone quietly steps out of the frame. That was Bestie. According to whispers, she planned everything, down to the seat numbers.
The expression on the girl next to him gave everything away. She was Andy's employee, who had been fed up with him for a long time. She agreed to help Megan. When she saw them embrace, she signaled for the camera to focus and expose everything at the right moment.
She allegedly scoped the venue layout weeks in advance, bought herself a seat in a high visibility zone, one that frequently shows up on the kiss cam, and timed it to align with Kristen and Andy's business trip. And when the camera zoomed in, Kristen froze. Andy's face practically melted. But Bestie? Oh, she smiled. That tiny smirk? It was seen around the corporate world. That wasn't karma, that was architecture. And it didn't end there. Within hours, Bestie clipped the footage. No caption, no tag, just raw panic, and uploaded it from a burner email using public Wi-Fi. Straight from the venue stream. It landed on Reddit, blew up on Instagram, and exploded after hitting a mid-tier tech gossip blog. And by the next day, it was everywhere.
Couple on the Jumbotron at the Coldplay concert. Holy sh**.
We're going to continue to expand globally.
Andy Byron, CEO of a billion-dollar AI company, and Kristen Cabot, his head of human resources, were seen shrinking in panic at the concert.
It would appear the future of his marriage doesn't look as...
Now here's where it gets juicy. Kristen had logged herself as working remotely that day, but that kiss cam timestamp said otherwise. So either she forgot to submit a travel form, or she lied on official company records. Either way, not good. One version is sloppy, the other is straight up fireable. Cue panic. Astronomers' board starts freaking. Investors blowing up phones. An emergency HR probe kicks off. And guess who's heading it? Bestie. Kristen walks into her debrief and boom, there she is. The woman she once called her work sister, sitting there with a thick folder and zero sympathy. 48 hours later, Kristen's on administrative leave. And Andy, he tried to play it off, claimed it was out of context, a misunderstanding, but people weren't buying it. His LinkedIn, cleaned, company bio, gone. And then came the hammer drop. A full-blown dossier lands in a tech journalist's inbox. We're talking receipts, emails, flight logs, reimbursements, synced calendars. It spelled out their whole relationship like a Netflix docuseries. One journalist literally called it a scandal wrapped in receipts. Kristen's husband, out of the house within days. Andy lost speaking gigs, got dumped from startup mentorships. He even tried to find the whistleblower, but the video, it was posted by someone named Grace Springer, a rando fan at the concert. Bestie didn't even need to post it herself. She just made sure Kristen and Andy were in the right spot at the right time. Flawless.
They're having an affair or they're just very shy.
The woman who shot that now infamous Coldplay kiss cam that caught two executives apparently cheating is speaking out to Inside Edition. 28-year-old Grace Springer was at the concert at the Gillette Stadium in Boston and captured the moment that has now been viewed 53 million times.
I could have never guessed that it would be such high-profile individuals in the video. I do feel sorry for their partners and spouses that they had to find out.
And here's where you realize this wasn't revenge, it was a career strategy. Weeks before the concert, Bestie had applied for a transfer to Astronomer's compliance division. Yup, the watchdogs. After the video blew up, she didn't just get Kristen's job. She got promoted to interim director of people and culture. New office, new salary, new title. But Bestie didn't kick back. She got to work. She launched a full audit of promotions and raises under Andy's leadership. Red flags everywhere. Execs sweating. HR policies got rewritten. It was a cleanup operation, and Bestie? Oh, she was in full command. She never went public. Never said a word. No Instagram posts. No press interviews. Just silence. Cold, calculated, strategic silence. Kristen? Gone. Like poof. Disappeared from public view. Her divorce in motion, and her husband allegedly seeking full custody. Andy drowning in NDAs and negotiating a severance package he can't even brag about. And Astronomer? Phew, total meltdown. Anonymous Glassdoor reviews pouring in calling the exec team a frat house in blazers. Shareholders threatening lawsuits. Morale in the toilet. But Bestie, she's untouched, quiet, respected, the woman who smirked just off camera, and then burned the whole kingdom down with policy violations as her matches. Now the big question, was it all luck? A lucky kiss cam moment? A random seat placement? Or did Bestie plan every last second of it? From the burner email to the perfect smirk? This wasn't just some scandal. It was a symphony of sabotage, a masterclass in patience, precision, and poetic justice. Kristen and Andy, they thought they were the stars, thought they were untouchable. Turns out they were just the setup. And Bestie, she was the twist ending no one saw coming. Kristen's gone. Andy's career, radioactive. Astronomer is falling apart at the seams. And the woman they dismissed, the one they overlooked for years, she's in charge now. No media appearances, no social media drama, no statements, just pure cold silence. And trust me, when the quiet one starts playing chess, you don't even realize you've lost until the king hits the floor. She didn't scream. She didn't fight. She didn't beg. She just waited. And when the moment came, she didn't clap back. She canceled careers. Now it's your turn. Tell us, was this the most savage, slow burn revenge in corporate history? Or a genius-level tactical masterstroke of workplace justice? Did Bestie go full villain? Or was she the hero Astronomer never deserved? Was Kristen just a pawn in Andy's dirty little game? Or was she playing just as filthy? And let's be real, if you had the receipts, would you have done the same? Drop your hot take in the comments. Don't hold back. We want all of it. Karma, chaos, calculated genius? We're watching. And while you're here, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Because this isn't just some drama. This is a series. And trust us, the next chapter is already being written. Thanks for watching. And if you like this story, you might want to check out the other bombs we've dropped. Top of the screen.